Climate change is purposely made confusing, no matter how you spell it. A few years ago, CNN reported that climate confusion is back, and it's dangerous. Of course, the climate changes, and most everyone understands that. The problem is with the man-made climate change narrative, and that information is designed to be confusing, which of course is very dangerous. There are hundreds of examples of climate confusion out there, but here are two glaring examples, with temperatures and sea levels. First, the temperatures. If you look at the NOAA temperature website, you'll see that the year 2016 was the hottest on record. But if you look at the NASA temperature website, you'll see that 2020 was the hottest. And here we see the dangerous confusion. Since only one answer can be true, the government can now officially tell a lie, depending on which audience is being targeted. This can be scary, and especially to children. But never mind this dangerous confusion in our science system, because those who are rich and powerful, and also all-knowing, repeatedly say the science is settled and the debate is over. And those words are the real climate dangers, because they are the red flags for intellectual dishonesty. Amazingly, these temperature discrepancies have been going on for many years and go much deeper than just which year is the hottest. NOAA and NASA are also engaged in data tampering and even data fabrication. Many have attempted to raise warning flags, and except for a few bold internet news sources, the mainstream media has suppressed those efforts. But in 2017, a high-level whistleblower came forward. That whistleblower was John Bates. He is a retired 40-year senior NOAA scientist who specialized in weather data management. He was so good at his job that the Obama administration gave him a special gold medal in 2014. However, after retiring, he felt the need to expose data fraud at the highest levels. He said that NOAA changed good data to agree with bad data, and then they trashed the evidence. Unfortunately, attempts to move forward with congressional investigations were met with resistance from the climate alarmist factions, while NOAA even ignored subpoenas for internal emails. So until this problem is resolved, global average temperatures, as untouched by government agencies, can be seen on this independent website called temperature.global. So now let's move on to the second example, sea level rise. If you look at the NOAA sea level website, you'll see that they say that the seas are rising from 1.7 to 1.8 millimeters each year. But if you look at the NASA sea level website, you'll see that they say the seas are rising at a gargantuan rate of 3.4 millimeters a year. That's double or 100% higher than the NOAA value. And since this is the NASA site, which is responsible for the exploration of outer space, this chart might even represent sea levels on another world. But again, we see blatant data confusion at the highest of government levels, and all designed to confuse the public. NOAA and NASA are fully aware of these data differences, because to think otherwise, we would have to conclude that there is complete chaos in how our government engages in the scientific process. But in reality, this is an orchestrated narrative to confuse and scare the public. But don't worry, our rich and powerful government leaders who are clearly all-knowing keep repeating, like a broken record, the science is settled and the debate is over. Regarding NASA's extremely high sea level data, it seems that NASA includes observations from locations experiencing sinking land, which conveniently creates inflated sea level rise readings. However, you can obtain objective sea level rise data from other data sources, such as Climate4U. The Climate4U website offers data, graphs, and excellent discussions about climate observations and their limitations. Regarding sea level rise, it says, few places on Earth are completely stable, and most tide gauges are located at sites exposed to tectonic uplift or sinking. It goes on to say that readings from a long-time stable tide gauge in Denmark reveals a sea level rise of about 0.83 millimeters per year, with no indications of acceleration up or down. Amazingly, this is half as much sea level rise as produced by the NOAA value, which again is half of the NASA value. Climate change is purposely made confusing and even scary. The more you can confuse and scare the people, the easier it is to make them do what you want.